Hey guys, welcome back to Becoming Soulful. We are interviewing many interesting, intelligent people, and today I have my friend Sheela Karthick, and we are going to take all her wisdom and best practices to find if any of those best practices are going to help us in improving our lives and making a mark on ourselves and adding value to the society. So I invite Sheela onto the camera. Hi, Sheela. Please come on the camera.
Hi, Vimala. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Sheela?
Fine.
Okay. So Sheela, say something about you. This is I have already interviewed you for my Tamil channel, and I was so impressed, and many people got so excited watching your channel as well, watching your interview. So I thought I would introduce you to my English audience as well. So talk about you. Who are you? Where are you from? And what are you doing?
Oh, thanks for the nice words. Actually, I hail from a small town, 20 kilometers south of Madurai. It's a very traditional town, and I belong to merchants family. And for generations, they have been merchants. Even now, some of my cousins are running their business there. But somehow they felt studies or education is part of girls' life also. That's what I felt. Because apart from educating boys of the family, they have sent us all to school and they have never compelled us to study or anything. But attending the school is must. And they have been facilitating everything for us. This is how we, all of us, learned a lot.
That was quite familiar with my family also, where we were sent. All the girls were sent to get educated and have our own choices when it comes to studying. What I found interesting about you is after that, you were pursuing so many interesting stuff in your life. After marriage, you came up with flying colors, and I want you to share some of the best practices you have in your personal life, and how are you able to publish a book? Uh, and Many of us give many excuses, saying that I hail from small town, or I have family, I'm married, I have children, and I'm aging. I'm not interested in doing things, but I've been watching you in Facebook and all the social media platforms. You are rocking. So please share some of your best practices for Avid.
The one quality which I find as my strength is, if at all I do something, I will do it in a 100% way. So I just won't leave it in between. When I promise, I will keep it up. This is how even if I promise to my own self, I will not break it. So this is my inheritance from my forefathers or foremothers, especially from my maternal and paternal grandmoms, and they have been like that. So they were unyielding. They were all women empowered, though they were not educated, though they were not given economic affluence, like economic independence, like. But they had the economic affluence because their husbands were business people. So they were managing money also. They were managing family. They were getting their children also empowered by being a woman. Being a woman itself is a challenge actually, but they have done it in a very wonderful way. So I just emulated. So after marriage, I was very stubborn, saying that I will get married to a person who will accept my job, my profession. So I cannot quit my job just for the sake of marriage. So I was very stubborn. Maybe I was little adamant, and my father had to excuse himself from his own brothers and sisters. saying that this is her decision. I cannot go back, because I was lost and found child in the young age. For 4 days, no, I was found missing. So after getting me back, he never wanted to hurt me, maybe. So he has encouraged me. And even in my marriage, I was able to have a say. So it's not like exactly love marriage or a man of my choice. I cannot say like that. It is an arranged marriage, but they have taken my views into consideration. So this is how. After marriage, no, what happened? My husband actually really an encouraging person. He wanted me to grow further. He had three sisters actually to be married, and he got all of them married. And he had been a responsible brother also, and he understood that a woman must realize her dreams. So he has been supporting me in my academic endeavors, all conferences, all paper presentations, and all my even day-to-day academic affairs were supported terribly by him, extensively by him. So when I fell sick last year, he said, "Why don't you try publishing your own book?" Because I've been doing research. I got my PhD in 1999 itself. That I was about to publish actually, but I kept it aside because of many other academic works. That's all. It's not like I didn't have the mind to publish. So he said, "Why don't you do?" Because I have already, by then, no, I have already successfully helped 8 of my PhD wards to complete their PhD. So he said, "Oh, why don't you publish your own book?" Okay, fine. So he helped me. So I approached the publisher, and he has been very supportive in the sense. He said, "This is how we will be planning, designing the wrapper. This is how everything will be." So he discussed ins and outs with me over the phone only, because that was a partial lockdown, and I was also not feeling good. So my husband had to go to the press and come back with all the rough drafts, everything. So this is how, with all the ISBN, I was able to publish my book. That was a book titled Sisters Under the Skin, Margaret Lawrence and Vasanthi. So both the writers are being compared from a feminist angle. So that was my PhD work actually. After that, I am interested in comparative studies. Okay, I have done my MA also in English and Comparative Literature at Madurai Kamaraj University. So naturally, I have been doing something or the other in comparative literature itself. So I was being recognized for that. I was awarded a distinguished woman researcher in comparative literature last year by Venus International Foundation. So this is something like a moment to cherish forever. So when the award comes, the book is also ready. So just like that, yes, that is how the book has come into existence.
You said you are writing a book to your husband, and he asked you to write a book. When that happened, that requires a lot of focus, that requires a lot of your personal time, because writing a book is not an easy job, because it's going to go into many hands, and it has to have a focused subject. And how did you manage your time and your personal focus? Because you're working in a college, you have a child, you have a family.
Yes. Yeah, this book is actually, as I told you, it was my PhD research. Okay, so already it is in a format. So what I had to do is just to convert it from the thesis format into a book format. So that was comparatively an easy job. So what I had to do is here and there some touch up, here and there to make it sound a book, like that. So that was what I have done actually. So I was sick also, no? So I was helped by my husband in the household actually. So he cooked for me. He helped me in taking care of the child also. So it happened as a substitute for my otherwise busy and engaged busy schedule at my college. So, but actually writing a book is a tough affair, like because I am now preparing two more books. So it takes me a lot of time in the sense, how do I find time? So I plan my time. So we cannot like 50% to the family, 50% to the job. That is not work-life balance. So we have to give importance, priority to the things to be attended to at that moment. So what I do is, for a woman, no, she has to go slow and lead. She cannot do everything in a haphazard manner, in a hurried manner. Maybe for every woman, no, the growth is very, very slow when compared to men because they had luxury of time. They have luxury of time, but we are not given that. But I don't want to take advantage also. I can still ask my husband, like how I did my last book. No, this time also you please go cook, please take care of the child, and like that. No, I cannot take excuse because I had to attend to my duty at my college also. I'm going to my college, doing all other activities, all other research works. My students are there to be helped with their projects, etc. So it is a all the time now I'll be carrying this project in my mind. That's all. Oh yes, I am preparing another book. So this is the skeleton I have prepared. So what to do today? I will plan something. Like in the college, 5 hours work. So if I have 2 hours class today, I have 3 more hours left to myself. Thank God, if I am not called for the other work by the college office or by the principal's office. Okay, so that will be unexpected calls. But apart from that, you may have 1 hour solid. Apart from the lunch break, everything, you will have exactly at least 1 hour a day at the college itself for your work. So I will carry my laptop always. It's like school girl. My child also says, like a school girl, you are carrying your backpack and lunch bag, that this and all. But that is how I can manage. So I will carry it with me and I will come back home. And very first thing after reaching home will be preparing tea for the family, having some chit chat with them, and then preparing her for for her homework. And of course, there will be another 1 or 1.5 hours for me to open up my laptop and work on my book. And then dinner comes, and we are also tired, so we need some rest. So by almost no by 10 I have to go to bed, otherwise the next day will be spoiled. So this is how totally daily I get 2.5 hours for my book. In spite of that, it is a time consuming one. You go in one direction, all of a sudden it gives some challenge, so you have to refer to some other books or anything. So it will take like in a day you may be getting a solid 2 or 3 pages maximum. This is how I am able to do. But I don't feel that I don't get time like men. That's not my grievance or regret. I feel that I'm able to do everything. I actually get inspired by some quotes like, see, if you are not able to run, you please start walking. So I am doing that 1 step a day, like that I'm taking.
Very good. So when you do all these, most of us complain being tired, being stressed. When you write a book, when you publish a book, when you do multitasking, when you go to college, and when you carry a backpack, what is that? What is that feeling in you that motivates you to go ahead and take that baby step? Or when you can't run, you have to walk. What is that feeling called?
See, it is joy of learning actually. That is it. See, which we cannot lend or borrow, which only we can enjoy. I always tell my students, if you do something on your own, if you are able to do one page a day, it will be an achievement. Like the joy, I cannot explain. I tell them something or the other. No, I'm always with my books, my pen, my scribblers, etc., etc. Even at home, no, my bag will be near me in my sofa, like that. I'm used to that. I'll be scribbling something or the other. Even while watching the TV, I'll be, if something strikes me, immediately, no, I will take it down. Like that, I will have things. My husband used to say, so what is this like a train journey? You can have all these things alongside your seat. Yeah. Uh, like nowadays, no, I start writing poems also. I don't know why. Some of my friends encouraged me, and I started writing poems in Tamil as well as English. So it is like, even if I'm not writing anything serious about my research work, I'll be writing some lighter vein poems, something like that. I'm doing. This is a pleasure which I cannot explain, but once you start doing it, you will not leave it.
Beautiful. What is it impact it gives on the child?
Child, no, like any other child, she will be grumbling sometimes. She will say, what, ma? Even today, now, when I said I'm going for another interview in English with my friend, she said, what is this? Only one book for that you are doing, making so much of fuss. So she will make fun of me, but when I'm getting ready, she will give me tips like this is not so it is not a good one. You take another shalwar, or she will say apply some more powder. Like that, no, she will be helping me. She is interested, and she is getting, I feel now, even now, no, 2 or 3 times she has come and peeped in. Actually, she has her drawing class, online class now, but she comes here and she would like to know what I'm talking, what I would like to say. So actually, it gives her some kind of encouragement only, an inspiration indirectly. Like even in her classes, in her school, she is able to present herself. So she has that presentation skills without being trained. So I feel no, she's not a loser in any way. If I'm not there to take care of her homeworks, her dad will take care definitely. And both of us know we are compromising, and especially my husband is a sacrificing one, I will say, because we don't focus much on money. We give importance to family. So he wants me to be a successful woman. So he will be, for example, once he said to my research guide after our marriage, no, she invited us for tea, and he said, sky is the limit for Sheela. So that is it. So he wanted me to go do anything and reach high sky, but I don't know whether I'm doing it. Whether even if he gives me that kind of a liberty, I have my own restrictions. Like I feel responsible. I feel I must be available for my family also. It's not like family has to take care of Sheela always. Sheila must take care of the family too. So at times I just stop my work, take a break, and I will go back. So like that, no. So she doesn't feel that my daughter doesn't feel that I'm not taking care of her. But she'll be bullying me, saying that, what, ma, next time if you are accepting that kind of an assignment, we are not allowing to enter the home. But she will come along with me. Like even if I go for a visiting lecture at some other place, she enjoys coming with me, and she feels very proud that mom is speaking and everyone is listening, like that.
Another important question is, as a woman, what you have learned to improvise on the standards of you as a woman after doing all this. What changes you are seeing when you are seeing some other woman who's not into all these, when you're seeing yourself? What is a milestone of the qualities and the standards or the characteristics or the spirits or the attitude you are seeing in yourself? Because this might be a best
Oh,
example for all the other women who are not doing or who are not stretching themselves, who are not taking that extra mile. You are doing all those things. What does that benefit as a woman?
if you feel that you are different from other women, then you'll be isolating yourself. Okay, many times, no, you may be treated as a different person even among your relatives. After meeting, they will say, "Oh, you have done so much. You have posted all these things in the Facebook." And for them, no, I am not their childhood cousin, but I'll be somebody away from their way of life. Okay, this is there. This will be a kind of a feeling you will get when people treat you like that. But many of your relatives themselves, your friends, they will tell their youngsters, their family youngsters, see, auntie has achieved this. See, so and so has achieved. So you please start doing something like I have become a model like. So in that way, I feel no woman feels like not doing anything. They'll be doing something or the other. Either they'll be taking care of the family completely, making the other members of the family achieve. So, for example, my mom, no, or any mom, even your mom, has been doing many things which we cannot call professionally achieved like that. But they have done a wonderful job at home, which we have to appreciate. So I don't say if I publish, if somebody else is not publishing, it is not a lack on their part. So they are doing something else which to fill up their gaps at their end. To their family, they are doing something. Or, for example, my mother-in-law, she wanted to become a teacher, but she was not able to become a teacher. But what she is doing now, she is helping little ones to learn by calling these little ones from the neighborhood and teaching them Hindi. Actually, she has not learned Hindi in any school, but out of her own interest, no, she learned Hindi and she is doing it. So how can I say that she is not doing anything like me?
No, my
She is
question was
also doing.
different. My question was different. I appreciate what you're saying. We're not comparing any women. When we take up challenges beyond our limits, like certain things calls for upgrading our skills. When a woman upgrades her skills, what are the bad habits they drop? Is my straightforward question.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I was very adamant. I told you no. I was very adamant. I will just say I am not eating anything. I will not talk to people for some days or some months also. For example, once I quarreled with my sister and I didn't talk to her for months. Okay. Then people had to pacify and this is a quality which I dropped maybe after learning a lot. I felt no, this is not good. Like reacting to things in a very sensitive way is not at all good. So we have to accept other people's point of view also. They have some point to make. That is one quality I have changed actually. Secondly, I always feel that if I do something professionally good, then only my job is over. But my husband told me it's not like, why do you compel yourself into such pressures? Why do you self-impose such pressures on you? You do it in an enjoyable way. He always says, don't struggle to do anything. Enjoy doing it. Like time stipulation may be there, whatever it is. No, if you start doing it in an enjoyable way, that will bring about wonderful results. If it is not today, tomorrow you will achieve. So like that, no, I have stopped stressing myself with such pressures. So this is another quality I have changed actually. Otherwise, no, I feel okay, so many things pending, that will be stressing me like anything. But now, no, I feel this can wait, that can be done in a shortcut way. This can be Like another quality I have changed. Like I'll be trying to do everything on my own. For example, if I am preparing a book, I'll try to type it out also on my own. So that will be very strenuous extra work. But if I hire, I feel no, if I hire, for example, Margaret Lawrence's spelling is L-A-U. I always have a feeling that these typists will go wrong. So let me do it. So that such things I have changed.
So you have stopped aiming at being perfectionist. You stopped stressing yourself up. You stop associating so much your potential with work. So these are the things. What are the other dramas you have stopped? Because you have better focus now. What are the other dramas you have stopped?
Yeah, I'll be crying over things, not in public, but in private. Nobody has seen me crying in public actually, but I will also cry. Now I stopped it because I felt no, crying over things will not get you anything. It's better laugh it out or accept it. So acceptance is life. That I have learned.
What are the other perceptions changed when you upgrade yourself, when you put your energy into something very productive like this? What perceptions changed?
Yeah, I learned feminism, and I understood that men also must be given their due, because so far no, we have been claiming our rights, poking into the area of men's liberation. So nowadays, no, I start talking in actually in terms of advocacy towards men. So people actually wonder why you have studied feminism, and actually I'm doing my research in women's studies also. I just wanted to understand what are the challenges faced by college teachers, especially women college teachers. And while I'm doing it, I find that men are also left out, like, so their rights are taken away and we have to address to their problems too. So this is a perception change I have come to.
When we talk about women pursuing their passions, what are the common hurdles? Like, you have a very environment friendly family who's very supportive husband, supportive daughter. What are the other hurdles women face and how they have to overcome that?
So I feel no, men are maybe opposite to our views, but they are not our enemies. We should not break homes just for the sake of a woman's achievement. We can be slow in our achievement, or we can achieve in different ways. So it is better that we go slow, we try to change them in a slow way. We have to travel along with them, we have to coexist with them. So I don't want women to take such a kind of step against family as a unit.
Beautifully said. If I give you last 90 seconds, if you have to address all the ambitious women over there, since you are the apt right person, you have all the authority to give us some best suggestions as to being at this age, pursuing something so solid like this, and you keep on adding feathers to your hat. What is 3 pointers you will help us with?
First of all, no, take life as a not as a challenge, but an enjoyable journey. Nothing is a problem. Yeah, problem becomes a problem only when we focus on that. So it's better that we understand life as a very happy journey, and we have to make it happier by our attitude, and by understanding the fellow human beings who are around us. So happiness should be the ultimate aim of life, according to me. Secondly, I feel that don't focus too much on material achievements like money, affordability. I want to fly there, here, I want to buy this, that, I want to own an apartment there. This, don't have such things as dreams. Because I find that these days, no, when we try to teach our students the soft skills, uh, they are terribly at loss because they are not able to understand what we try to say. Finally, I understood, okay, they wanted money making strategy. Okay, that's what. Life skill, according to them, is to equip themselves with more money. So don't focus much on material things, then you will lose your happiness. And thirdly, ultimately, I just wanted to tell them that nobody is your competitor also. Everybody achieves in their own way. Just because Sheila has published one book, don't try to do that. Because there are other achievers I see, I appreciate. See, I cannot play cricket. How can I try to become Dhoni, like Dhoni? So that is not the way to dream, not the way to look at achievers. So don't consider anyone as your competitor. So even my daughter draws very wonderfully. When I draw, she will give me challenges like, when I draw, no, I will deliberately, I will draw in a very poor way. So to encourage them. So I don't want her to have that kind of a competitive spirit. I just tell her, no, see, even in my drawing, there is some beauty. No, I have left one year not drawn, but even then it looks good, right? Like that. That is life.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation. And it was very, very easy to follow steps because you have lived it. You didn't talk from books. You have literally lived it and shared all your best practices. And some credit goes to your grandmother also, your family legacy also, and all
Yeah,
the
I would like to thank my teachers also.
yeah, your
Right from my school days, no, all teachers, English teachers especially, they were all helping me. One inspiring teacher is my sixth standard teacher, Mrs. Bhuneshwari. Another one is my 12th standard English teacher, Mrs. Paswadi. They are all still in contact with me. I talk to them and they are encouraging me. And in my college, I have a list of teachers, all teachers, at Lady Doak, they have supported us. And I owe a lot to my research guide, Dr. Parmeshwari. So many women there. Um,
Yeah.
yes.
So there is an army behind you. It's not because of us alone. There's a lot of people behind us who are the. Yesterday was Guru Purnima, and we have literally have to thank all of them. So thank you, Sheela, for inspiring my women, and thanks for coming again. Convey my regards to your husband and your daughter for supporting you so much, and thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye for now. Yeah.
Bye.
So that's Sheela, guys. We spoke with her, we got inspired, and all her ideas are simple, easy to follow steps. And yes, she has a very supportive family, but still, there's a lot of hard work involved in whatever she said. So carrying her backpack always and trying to sneak in all the time, whenever she finds time to do her work. She's also a full-time in a college, and all these are happening, but still she's doing something to pursue her passion. And age is not a matter, family is not a hindrance, in society talking about us is not a problem, if only you're very clear with what you want. So I'll come again with another person. I'm Vimala Rane signing off from Becoming Soulful. Bye for now.